Can you hear me now? Is there sound now? Oh! Sit. Let me just, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, can you hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. There we go, okay. Yeah. That's the joys of rushing home from work and setting up your live stream in 5 minutes. I don't have thousands of dollars to have specific cameras for streaming. So these are the cameras that I use to film all kinds of other things. And that means that they need to be set back up every time I do a live stream. Which is fine. It's fine. I mean, I leave all the cables in place so I can just plug everything in. But then I forget to hook up the microphone on my computer. For some reason, it always disconnects it in the software. I'm moving my mouse like you can see me pointing at it, but you can't. Anyway, let's try that again. Welcome to Third Rail Thursday. My name is Tim. This is They Make It Like That, and I cannot believe that it is the first Thursday of September. What I was saying before when you guys couldn't hear me was that because I'm the first Thursday of every month, I'm always saying at the beginning of my live streams that I can't believe it's blank. I can't believe it's July. I can't believe it's August. I can't believe it's September. I can't believe that I've been doing Third Rail Thursdays for a year and a half. That's mind-blowing to me. I mean, it's been fun. I really enjoy it. I hope you guys like it too. Yeah, it's been really good. And we're going to do it again. Because why not? Because they make it like that. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. I'm joined today by my co-host. You want to say a few words to the camera? No? Check out his haircut. He looks faster. I know you guys are only here to see Eli. Right? They only here to see you? Oh. Timed out. I still have to fix this camera. Come on. Wake up. There we go. Still gotta fix this camera. There's so many things on my list of things to do. It's a lot of things, and yet I still take time out of my month to do this live stream. And I wouldn't trade it. Because it's fun. Alright, who's in the chat? Let's see, it goes way back to M&M Rails, who spoke in the chat so long ago that he might not actually still be in the chat. He probably went to bed. But here we are. We got M&M Rails. We got Curly Express, Wigwag Workshop. I'm just going to rhyme them all off and then say hello. We got Jackie, Brian. How's it going? Hashtag sorry, Brian. Sparky107107 is in the chat. Dundas Junction Model Railroad. James. And Kevin Beverly. I saw another Kevin. There's multiple Kevins. Matt. And who else? I'm going to have to go back and read all of this. You guys were talking for a while. Talking about ice cream, apparently. That's good. I like vanilla ice cream. And I also like world-class chocolate ice cream. And I also like peanut butter ice cream. And bubblegum ice cream. Who else is here? If I miss you guys, I'm sorry. It's because I'm scrolling through super fast. We got Forever DC 302. How's it going, Doug? Welcome to the chat. There's the other Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Lewis. And Ron. And K is Fish. And is that everybody? Anthony Borden is here. And Thomas is here. So many people. This is good. This is good. Trackside Mike is here. Hello, Mike. Who else? Who else? Who else? Mom and son is also here. Hello, mom and son. All right. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, well then sorry. Yes. Oh yeah, and I saw John in here too somewhere. There is always at least a John, but I did see John BFGR, right? Big friendly giant railroad. Yes, BFGR in the chat. There he is, John. But yeah, no, I don't think that there's ever more Kevins than Johns because there are hundreds of Johns. But yeah. What was I going to say? I heard that you guys had a bit of a barbecue, and that's fun. I want to formally apologize for not being at the barbecue. Smith Falls is kind of far for me. I would have been if I had the time, I would have been there, but I didn't have the time. And it being as far away as it is made it that much harder. Yeah. That's just the size of it. I stayed home and I did some fun things, and I enjoyed my long weekend, and that's all there is to say about that. So it looks like you guys had fun from what I've seen. There was some barbecuing and some trains and some fun times. That's really all you need for a trackside barbecue. I mean, if you were at the tracks and you didn't see a train, that would have sucked, but at least there'd be burgers, right? All right, so moving right along, that's my dog once again. And now that we've gotten that out of the way yet again, we are going to talk about this. This is a trash car in HO scale. This is an OVR trash car in HO scale, and I am going to make it terrible. That's my plan. I want to make this trash car look like trash. That's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And you guys, as my witness, will be there to watch me do it. Because that's what we do on this channel. And that's going to be fun. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my other camera angle back on the train and not the dog, because he's just going to sleep all night long. And yeah. Lewis says, I want one of those. Well, you know what, Lewis? You don't need one. And I'll tell you why. It's because you need 7 of them. So just make that happen. In N scale, yeah, no, I'm waiting for the N scale ones as well, to be honest. I have these because they were given to me to make look pretty. However, I would like to get the N scale ones. So, yeah, as you guys know, I don't know if you guys know, these cars were given to me by Sparky. Ever heard of him? When was it? I guess it was in March. We did the layout tour. Myself and N-Scale Dystopia went on the double-header layout tour in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario. And that was super cool. Sparky gave me these cars to do, and then because of life and because of let me transition because I don't know why. Let me just you're just staring at a screen. Anyway, because of life and because of the fact that I bought a house and moved and all that fun stuff, I hadn't gotten to them yet. And I know it's frustrating, but here we are. We're going to do them now. And my plan is to get them done so that they can be received at the Otter Valley pop-up on September 16th. To answer your question, I will not be there. But I will make sure that these are there. I have previous engagements. I booked a video shoot for that day. And, yeah. So I will not be there, unfortunately. But maybe next time. We'll have to see. My work will be there, so you guys can see that. And that will be fun. And then you won't be sad. Because you'll be happy. Isn't that how that works? You won't be sad because you'll be happy? I think that that's how that works. The next question is, what are we going to put on this car? That's the next question. That's always the next question. How's your week been? I know for us in Ontario we had a long weekend. Yeah. We had a long weekend in Ontario, which means that this is a short week, which is awesome because it feels like Wednesday, but it's actually Thursday. It's like a sneaky Friday. You ever hear of Sneaky Friday? Where Friday is just like, surprise, I'm here now, even though you thought it was Thursday. And that's fun. Yeah, Sneaky Friday is tomorrow. So that's a good thing. But this week has been dragging on. I had to do some night shift work this week. And it took a toll. So I might be a little bit loopy. Loopier than normal. And sometimes I'll lose my train of thought mid-sentence. But that's okay. That's totally fine. Because you know what? We're all friends. And we're all just a little bit tired. So we can just put up with a little bit of trailing off and not saying anything. Jackie says, I've been trying to stay cool in this heat wave. Yes, indeed. The real question is, do you have air conditioning? The even realer question is, now that it's July, what are you going to do with your summer? Oh my goodness. What is up with Canada, really? I don't understand. We had the dampest, rainiest summer ever. And then all of a sudden, it just went, what's up? Hottest day of the year, September. Back to school. Ba ba ba. Alright, I'm just gonna dive in, because that's what I do. Just gonna dive in, because that's what I do. Ooh, is it hard to see? If I do that, can you guys see a little bit better what my pencil lines are? Yeah, Kevin, you're right. I saw, was it John a minute ago that asked if I was going to dent these? I'm not. However, I do want to try that one day. I'm not going to try it now. I want to kind of experiment a little bit with some raw material before I tackle a pristine car such as this. But I do intend on testing that out. And when I do, I'll probably make a video about it and put it into practice on some cars, like the trash cars especially, and also just your average gondola. They get dented like crazy. I mean, it's kind of like a dumpster. Have you ever seen a dumpster without a dent in it? It just doesn't happen. But yeah, so I am definitely going to experiment with that. And when that happens, you'll be the first to see it. Where I used to live before we moved, there was a walking bridge that went up over the tracks. And you used to see a lot of these trash cars going by. It was actually really cool because when you were on the walking bridge, you could see them coming, and you could actually look down inside them and see all the trash that was in them. Sometimes it was just regular old trash. Sometimes it was scrap cars, scrap metal. It was really cool. But yeah, it's actually funny because where I live now, there's no trains anywhere, and I've never lived far away from trains. I've never lived where I can't hear trains. It's kind of strange. Because growing up, I used to take the school bus, and every morning I would cross the CN double main and the CP single main twice on my way to school, because the bus would go south of the tracks and then along the lake and then back up north. And so we would pass the train tracks a lot, and quite often we would see we'd get stopped by a train. And that's one of the main reasons why I so desperately want to model CN, and potentially even on this layout have some VIA, because CN and VIA would pass each other all the time. And there was so many times where we're sitting waiting on the school bus waiting for a CN train to go through, like a mixed freight, and then it would get passed by a VIA going in the opposite direction or something cool like that. And I really would love to replicate that. I'm not really modeling any specific spot, but I really do want to model that. The problem is, N-scale VIA is absolutely impossible to find, and when you do find it, you have to refinance your house just to get it. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I got all excited when was it Bachmann that announced that they were going to make the new, is it the Charger? I don't know the names, but the new one that VIA just came out with. Whoops. Yeah, they announced that they were going to make that one, and I got super excited. Chris told me about it. Mark told me about it. N-Scale Dystopia told me about it. And they're all, are you going to get it? Are you going to get it? I'm like, yeah, you know what? I just might. You know what I mean? I got real excited, and then I realized that they want $1,700 for the set. $1,700 Canadian. Which, I mean, in American money, that's like $17, but you know. What's the conversion? What is the weather right now? It's 19 degrees where I am right now. 19 Celsius. What is that? Hey Siri, what is 19 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
19 degrees Celsius is 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go. 66 degrees. But, oh my goodness, when was it? Tuesday or Wednesday, the humidity brought it to like 45 degrees. Which is just nuts. My phone's gonna die. Hang on a second. And so is this camera angle, probably. Let's do that. There we go. Hi, dog. That's what I did when you guys were having a barbecue. I groomed my dog. So that's the joys of having a dog such as mine, is he has to be groomed a lot. And me being naive, I thought, why would I spend so much money on dog clippers? Okay, first of all, my thought has always been, why pay someone to do something that you can do yourself? So I thought, if I can learn how to groom my dog, then I don't have to pay someone to groom my dog. So I did that. However, I thought, why would I spend so much money on dog clippers when people clippers are so much cheaper? I thought, you know what, they're just slapping a puppy on the picture of the, like, a picture of a puppy on the box and saying, this is for dogs, and then they can charge more. That's just marketing. However, all the clippers that I bought, people clippers that I bought for my dog, were terrible. It didn't work, and I ended up just using scissors. And you've seen my dog. I would trim my entire dog with scissors. It would take an entire day. But yeah, so then finally, this last time when I trimmed his hair and it used scissors, and it took me, I think, like 6 hours or something crazy like that, I thought, you know what? I am going to do a bit of research. I mean, I'm a little, about 6 years too late on that. But I did some research, and I've realized that dog clippers are actually different than people clippers. And that if you buy good dog clippers, then they will actually clip your dog. Oh, I was thinking, like, how come I'm having such trouble trimming my dog when groomers can trim a dog? Like, what kind of supersonic clippers are they using? And it turns out, no, they're just using regular clippers. They're just meant for dogs. So I bought myself a set of dog clippers, and now I have a trimmed dog, and it took me half the time. I could probably do it even faster the next time around. It's just that this time, because I was dreading trimming his hair with scissors, it got out of hand, and so it was a little bit of extra work to get it even and clean and nice. Now the next time I'm not going to wait as long, and it's probably going to take me like an hour, which I can definitely live with that. So Wigwag won himself a gift card. That's pretty cool. That reminds me, I haven't gotten to it yet because I was actually going to work on it tonight, but I want to do a video about it. I have, let me just switch again. I have this. This is the Otter Valley Limited Run Auto Rack from Intermountain. It's a faded CP rail auto rack that's on, you know, the one, it's the red auto rack on the yellow TTX frame. Super cool, super high detailed. It was given to me by Lauren from Otter Valley, and I am going to graffiti it, weather it, and then I'm going to give it away. You guys are hearing about it first. I am going to mention it in my video, but I consider you guys the elite squad. How many people are we here right now? You guys are the 18 loyal patrons. I don't have Patreon, but you're still patrons. You're still viewers, followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, friends. And, whoops. Oh, I forgot that I switched to that angle. Anyway, but yeah, so you guys are the first to find out about it. Let's just put it that way. I am going to give that car away when I hit 2,000 subscribers. So I'm going to set up a giveaway in place that you guys can enter. And then, yeah, as soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers, which is, I'm not far away, less than 300 away, I will figure out, probably pick a name or something. We'll figure it out. And then I will give it away to someone that's fortunate enough to win it. And then there's that. So yeah. Happy birthday. Oh, and also, in order to win, it has to be your birthday. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Kevin says, sign me up twice. Oh my goodness, this camera. I really gotta fix this thing. In order to fix this camera so that it doesn't rainbow bar all the time, I need to learn how to speak Indonesian. So if anyone knows how to speak Indonesian and can help me learn, that would be much appreciated. Now the reason I say that is because I found a tutorial on how to essentially hack into this camera and change some of the settings so that it doesn't time out automatically. And the video is in Indonesian. It's all good though. All right, so let's do some line work on this. That's my stomach. Stomach's making noises, even though I just ate. Random. Hi. So my son has developed a fascination for building things out of cardboard. I don't know if you guys saw my short. We made a guitar stand out of cardboard. That was all him. That was his design, his execution. The only thing I did was kind of assist him a little bit in the execution, and then obviously I was the one on the box cutter because he's 5. But he traced out every panel and just kind of told me where to go next, what to do, and we made it happen. It was actually really cool because he was home. He was home from school because it was summertime, and he was bored because he was by himself. And okay, so wigwag, the words don't always go together. They're independent from each other. But yeah, no, he was bored and he wanted to build a guitar stand. So I said to him, he called me while I was at work. And I said, okay, well, this is what we do. When I'm at work and I have to build something, I have to look at the blueprints. Someone gives me a drawing, or sometimes if I'm the one designing it, then I'll make a drawing. And that's called a blueprint. And what you can do is you can draw a picture of what you want your guitar stand to look like. And we'll go from there. And so he did that. I came home from work and he had a drawing. I mean, it looked like a 5-year-old drew it. I'm not going to say that to him, but he had a drawing of a guitar stand. I could tell what it was because I knew that that's what he drew, but you get the idea. And then, yeah, we just went from there. All that to say, my garage is full of cardboard boxes because since then he's developed this fascination, and we built a marble run on the weekend all out of cardboard, and that was a lot of fun. I might post a short about that one as well. I know it's not train related. Honestly, with shorts, I don't really care. Sometimes if it's short related, or if it's train related, then that's cool, and if it's not, then I don't really care. It's just a place to post, and it's engaging, and you guys can see a little glimpse into my life. So yeah, I might just post a short about that as well, because that would be super cool. Chris, this is Sparky's car. Sparky sent me 3 of these, and they're all gonna be super cool. It's not lard pot. Also, that's a Y. It says yard, just so you guys know. But yeah. So yeah, that's that. Let's give that a second to dry. And oh, maybe we can start another one. This is not going to be a long one, guys. I'm so tired. So tired. Kevin says we want to see the short. All right. Kevin says we want to see the short. We can see the short. You guys want to see the short? I'll post it later. That's what I'll do. There's another one. So here is another one. What should this one say? I'll leave that one to you guys. Hi, pup. Hi, pup. This segment of the live stream is brought to you by Eli. It's not sponsored. However, get yourself a golden doodle, because they're the best dogs in the world. And I've had other dogs. Not saying he's better than them, I'm just saying. It's a great breed. Right? Yeah. And he has eyes. You guys have probably never even seen his eyes. Okay. Now that that's over. Yeah. What should it say? I want to know. Any suggestions? Any suggestions? Sparky, you want to weigh in? Wiggity wiggity. Oh, wiggy waggy. I thought you were quoting Quagmire, but in wigwag fashion. Wiggity wiggity. Wiggy waggy. All right, let's move this one. The nice thing about these is the road markings are way up in this corner here. So I feel like your typical graffiti guy would not necessarily go all this way up here because there's plenty of open space all along here. So I don't even have to worry about taping these off, which is pretty cool. So what did you say? You said wiggy waggy. Okay. This is my center line right here. So I got wiggy can fit right here. Waggy can fit right here. So we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it, bud. And again, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Let's darken that a bit. That's the trouble with pencil lines, especially on a lighter car. It's hard to get that contrast, and I like to do light outlines, obviously, because that way I can erase. Jeez, you're lucky I like the letter G. You're making me do 4 of them. A lot of duplicate letters in this one. Couple W's, couple Y's, and 4 G's. Now, Wigwag, I do fully intend on having a car on my layout that says Trip Dubs. So that's coming, don't worry. But we'll do this one for you as well. Funny, because I almost did Sparky, but that's a little on the nose, isn't it? I could still do one that says Sparky. I mean, I essentially have 6 faces to work with. Are there letters I don't like to do? Yes. Actually, it's funny. I don't like Y. I literally just did a Y, and I did a Y on the other car. I don't like Y. I don't like Q. M&M rails, I think you need to fast forward a little bit. You're behind. I don't like... What are some letters, guys? What are letters? There are letters that I like a lot. And then the other ones, I guess, I don't do them enough, really. I'm not a big fan of P or F. Mostly just a lot of it has to do with how the letter stands, if that makes sense. Do I have a notebook? Yeah, here we go. Quick little sidebar. Man. I started watching Suits, and that show is all about lawyers and such. So I keep saying, like, sidebar and, like, all these different lawyer words. There are other lawyer words, but I'm blanking because I'm tired. Okay, so anyway, if you have, for example, the letter S. S is super easy, right? Wow, I did that really big, so now I'm going to run out of room. But S is really easy, and it kind of stays in this same kind of space. Same with, obviously, O. O is just, like, the same clump, really. M. Like, M is also one of those letters that's just kind of stays in the same clump. But then as soon as you get, and then, okay, we'll finish the word. E. This is like the jankiest graffiti ever. But yeah, you get the idea. The letters kind of just stand up, if you know what I'm saying. As soon as you get into the letter F, then you get, like, how does it stand? You know, like, it's just kind of there, and it's hard to, like, finish it. I mean, it's kind of there. You could actually, like, extend this out, if you know what I'm saying, and just kind of do that a little bit. But then it also kind of looks like an E, which, I mean, if you did that, it would be an E. But yeah, and then also the same with the letter P. Like, you get this shape, and then it's hard to, like, finish that off, you know? And then, of course, like I said, Q is just a dumb letter. Like, why would you have a letter that needs another letter in order for it to exist? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. But that's just the way that the world works. But, like, honestly, S is the best letter in the world. We all know about this. I can't believe I've had a channel about graffiti for like 3 years and I've never done one of these. This was high school for me. Yeah, S, and then you just be like, sick. I can't believe it's been 3 years that I've never done the cool S on my channel. There you go. Sorry, Brian, but that's gonna be a short. Oh, man, I need a nap. Alright. Where were we? We were wigging and wagging. That's what we were doing. A whole bunch of wigging and wagging. Yeah. Mark, you are so far behind. Oh, I can't wait for Mark. I can't wait for Mark to catch up. It's gonna be fun. Let's say something redonkulous about Mark so that he can catch up and just be like, hey, Mark's hair never grows. It's the same length all the time, and he is freakishly tall. The end. Okay, so that, I like the spacing there. So if this is center, then I want to start kind of like here to give myself the same amount of space, because I have a plan. So here's my other W. We'll do it the same. It's one thing that's nice about having these ribs is it kind of just gives you all of your spacing all laid out and nice. Talking about conspiracy theories now? What's going on over here? I want to make this G a little wider. This is why we do pencil outlines. Tim, are you done your layout yet? No. No, well, I mean, I'll never be done. There's that. But I haven't done anything on it recently, actually. Work has been nuts. And so I haven't really had the time to work on it. But it's September, which means the nice weather is upon us for some reason. I'm not complaining, but it will eventually not be nigh, in which case I will definitely want to work on my layout again. I mean, it's not that I don't want to work on it now, it's just that I'm trying to capitalize on this nice weather while we still have it. And once that's all said and done, then obviously I will be looking for something to do, and I'm going to be working on my layout. I think another semi-roadblock is that I kind of want to wait until I have drywall in my basement before I carry on with my layout. I am going to mount the piece that I made so far onto the wall temporarily. But I'll have to take it back down again in order to finish the wall. And I don't want to expand until I have drywall, because dimensionally my room is going to get technically an inch smaller in each direction because of the thickness of drywall. So I kind of am at a bit of a standstill until I finish my basement, which I hope to do this winter. I mean, I have most of the materials already, I just need the time to do it. And again, it'll be winter, so I'll be looking for some indoor activities. And I fully intend on having a live operating session. Probably once I get my layout in place, even just that one module where I can just kind of work on it. I'll just set up a bit of a switching session and just go nuts. I think that'll be fun. Okay. Sorry, again, I know that this is hard to see. Let's do some line work. Eli, come here. I love having my dog in the shop with me, but when I don't give him attention, it's the end of the world. What are you doing, pup? You need another dog break? Is that what we need? Another. I love how Mark is so far behind, and he's gotten to a part where I'm asking what I should put, and like I'm halfway down the car, and he's suggesting what I should put. Very good, Mark. Thank you. I might still put that on one of them. We'll see. Do the Running Man. Oh, Mark, you're not behind? I thought you were like 20 minutes behind. It seemed that way by what you were chiming in on. Maybe you're not. Oh, oh no, maybe you are behind. Mark, when you hear this, say popcorn chicken in the chat. Just so we know how far you are behind. It's 9:34. Popcorn chicken. My coffee's gone. That's unfortunate. Why does my coffee have to be done? Oh, man. So, I was kind of exploring something cool the other day, or earlier today. I want to figure out something. Stop. I want to figure out something to put here on this wall. I don't know what yet. I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas? I want it to look cool. I just have this blank spot and it sucks. And because it's like kind of like a bulkhead of sorts, I don't necessarily want to screw anything into it, because I don't know if there's much structure behind it. Your breath stinks. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't want to like necessarily screw anything to it, but I do want to put something there. I was gonna put the same kind of slot wall right here, but that this didn't. It's not gonna work. So I don't know what to do. If you guys have any suggestions, an old railroad crossing on a pole, that would be cool. Except that it is not a large space. In fact, I actually kind of want to measure it. Just give me 1 second. I want to measure it because I have an idea and I just don't know if I can execute said idea. It's only 28 by 40. Can I do what I want to do with 28 by 40? 40 divided by that. So 17. And then 28 by 12. Let me see. Let me show you guys something. Just give me 1 second. Let me see. So, again, we're talking about popcorn chicken. There we go. The CPKC sign, maybe just the C. No, but see, those letters are large. They are very big. They are 4 feet by, I think they're 48 by 42 inches or something like that, by 12 feet or 12 inches thick. That's definitely not going to fit there. I have an idea though, and I want to show you guys. So I need to go 12 by 17. Hang on. Sorry. I know that this is also not necessarily anything to do with what I'm working on right now. I'm just having a good time. 39. Okay. What did I say the height was? 40? Yes. So I could do 17 by 17. That could work. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? But that's okay. $17 by 17. That's what I'm talking about. You guys have no idea. You don't even know. You don't even know. For those of you who just are joining me, we're talking about things. And it's going to be cool. Alright. So, as you guys might be aware, you don't think it would be enough pixels. Kevin's already in the know. How does... Okay, so this... let me go to my top-down angle. There we go. This is my logo. But what if I got myself 200... Right? Hang on. $289 Rubik's Cubes. 289 Rubik's Cubes would make that. 17 Rubik's Cubes by 17 Rubik's Cubes, and put it on the wall behind me. Who's with me? Anyone? Anyone? I don't know, I think it would look pretty cool. Because you see, I not only like trains, I like other things, and Rubik's Cubes are one of those things. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm thinking about it. But the next question is, who's gonna buy 289? Who's gonna buy 289 Rubik's Cubes? They still make and sell Rubik's. Yes, Sparky, they do. Rubik's Cubes are massive these days. People are Rubiksing and Cubicsing all over the place. Mark says too many monies. Well, yeah, I mean, at retail it would be a lot. However, I have reached out to a supplier, and I could get them for less than $1 a piece. So, I'm thinking about it. I just wanted to see if you guys would like it. Because if I did it and then you guys were like, why'd you make a Rubik's Cube wall? Unsubscribe. Well, then I would be sad. Everyone in the chat buys me 13 cubes. That's not a bad deal. If you guys want to do that, I'm more than willing to take donations. The mini ones, yeah. If I did the mini ones, I would need a lot more. How many more would I need? Because the mini ones are approximately like a third of the size. I don't even know. Now, the same company that makes this, they make a little kit that is smaller ones. It's like 100 cubes that are smaller, for like $130 or something like that. But I would need a lot more of them to fill that wall. Is there a website where you can see your art in Rubik's Cubes? Yes, it's called Best Site Ever. That's not a joke either. That's literally what it's called. It does all the think work for you, and it actually gives you a PDF of all the different patterns that you need, and then you just match it. So you would literally just, like, that's what I did just now, is I just put in how many the size of mosaic that I would want to make, and it just made that for me, and then I can just take it from there, and it will give me like a pattern, and then I just have to match that pattern 300 times. Now, that being said, there is a lot that are just white, because I would have it on a white background. So that's not a problem. You just solve it, stick it on the wall. Yeah, no, the mini ones would be cool. It would just be a lot more expensive. Because you can get regular size Rubik's Cubes, like just generic Chinese Rubik's Cubes, in bulk for like 60 cents a piece, which is pretty cool. So if you guys want to see it, just send me a donation. I was joking with my brother earlier. I was saying, like, I know that I could do a Rubik's Cube mosaic. I have the confidence. I have the ability. But I just need to find somebody who wants a Rubik's Cube mosaic and is willing to buy 1,000 Rubik's Cubes. All right, bye, Mark. Thank you for volunteering to buy some Rubik's Cubes for me. Appreciate it. What have my live streams become? Last live stream, we took a random break to talk about broken guitars. And now this live stream, we're talking about Rubik's Cubes. I don't even know. That guitar is not fixed yet, by the way. Haven't even had time to do that. Just been doing other stuff. I have worked on it a little bit, but it's not done yet. It'll get there. See, because here's the thing about me. Here's the thing about me. When I am interested in something, I give it my all. But I have a lot of interest. And I don't have a lot of all. If that makes sense. I think it does. I have a lot of interest, I just don't have a lot of all. I mean, you've probably seen the remote control rock crawler behind me. I have like 7 remote control trucks. I used to race them. I had my brother and I built a racetrack at my parents' house. It was like 400 feet around, and it had obstacles and jumps and all kinds of stuff. It even had a pit lane where we could just pull in and make adjustments and carry on. It was pretty cool. So now I just have a boatload of remote control trucks. And then at my brother's house, we built a rock crawling course for our RC crawlers. And that was cool. But there's just only so many hours in a day. And there's so many interests. You know? So yes, when I get into something, I give it my all. When I get into trains, I get into trains and I build a layout and I go all crazy and stuff. And then when I get into RC trucks, I buy a bunch of them and build a racetrack and just have a grand old time. When I get into playing music, I literally don't know how many guitars I have. Just because that's just what I do. And same with Rubik's Cubes. It's like, okay, well, you know how to do a Rubik's Cube. Cool. You could have a Rubik's Cube. Sure, that's great. However, I have like 7 of them, and now I want to buy 200 of them and make a mosaic wall. There's just so many things. Just so many things. So many interests. So people are always shocked when I say that I don't play video games. Who has time for video games when you do 47 other things? I don't have time for video games. Although, when I was into video games, I did the whole 9 yards. I like racing games, so I got myself a steering wheel and the pedals. And I actually, at one point, I had a seat from a car, and I fully intended on building like a full driving seat. But again, there's only so many hours in a day. Yeah, the Tamiya lunchbox, the Tamiya orange lunchbox van. I have the Grasshopper, the Tamiya Grasshopper. That thing is fun. It's not my fastest car, but it's definitely fun. Oh, my second camera died. That's why it's not turning on. That's another thing. I gotta get a dummy battery for this so that I can plug it in. Yeah, those old Tamiya cars were fun. I have the Grasshopper and my brother has the Hornet. They're a blast. But then we have a couple of Traxxas trucks. I sold my Nitro. Kevin, I don't even know if I told you, but I sold my Nitro. It was a bag of parts. So I didn't feel bad selling that. But I still have all my electric trucks. I have a couple of Traxxas trucks. I have that Tamiya Grasshopper. And then I have some Red Cat trucks as well. Which people like to knock the Red Cat trucks. But you know what? They're pretty fun. So you can't get parts as easily. You just don't crash them as often. And then you're fine. And they're way cheaper. Way cheaper. The problem is I haven't really given my trucks any attention in years. I've messed with them a little bit with my son, but I haven't like actually gotten them out and cleaned them up and ran them in a while. So all of my batteries are just sitting ducks, and with lithium batteries they tend to just die over time if they're just sitting. So for me to actually get back into my remote control trucks, I have to invest a ton of money into batteries, because I had bought a bunch over time and I had like dozens of them, and now they're all probably super dead. But hey, that's life. Again, like I said, there's a lot of things. There's only one me. But what are you going to do? That's pretty cool, Kevin. Honestly, it's funny because Red Cat parts were hard to get, but I think now, like with Amazon being what it is, like I bought my Red Cat trucks like 10 years ago or more. And now Amazon is like literally you can order something and they're standing outside on your front porch waiting for you when you hit the order button. Like I don't understand how they're as fast as they are. But yeah, so I'm not even worried about that anymore. It's just like when we first got those trucks, everyone was like, "Oh, you bought a Red Cat? What's wrong with you?" But we didn't care. We had fun. Those Red Cats are great. I have two. I have the Caldera, which is like a 4-wheel drive racing truck. super low center of gravity. It handles corners really well, and it's a riot at a skate park. And then the crawler behind me is the Red Cat crawler. What's it called? The Rock Slide. That's a 4-wheel steering, twin motor. That's a fun truck. I think I'm more inclined to run that one now, because I don't need to like chase after it. I don't need a ton of space either to work with to run it, right? You can just kind of set up a couple obstacles in the driveway or something and just drive over them. Or, you know, just scale a retaining wall or something random like that. And then I have the Traxxas Stampede, and also the Traxxas 1/16 E Revo, the mini one. That thing is nuts. And I can't remember. I think I have more. I don't even know. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Kevin says he works part-time for a Red Cat dealer. That's pretty cool. That's good to know. Where are you based out of, Kevin? Let's let those dry. Oh, I forgot about that. Kevin, meet Kevin. I think if I were to get back into RC trucks, like, as big as I was, I'd probably do the crawlers, but, like, the more realistic ones. Just because that kind of brings back the whole modeling aspect of things. And, like, especially now, like, having a 3D printer and stuff, like, I could print parts and things like that to just detail out the whole thing. Make it look as real as possible. You see some of these guys, they make these trucks, they look insanely real. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, when we model 87th scale or 1/60th scale or whatever, that's pretty cool. But, like, when you can model 1/10th scale, you can get insane detail. And I think that that would be fun. We'll see. Down the road, maybe. Great, now I have the littlest hobo stuck in my head. Any other questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, opinions? So Kevin, when you watch my videos, did you notice the red cat truck behind me, or did you just see a RC truck and not recognize it? I just have it up there because, honestly, how could you not love that pose? I had to prop it up on a 2x4 to make it look cool. But yeah. Can we get a view of the bottom of this car? Yeah, actually, you can. Let me just do this. And then do this. Or here, let me use this camera. Yeah, it's pretty tough to beat Exact Rail, to be honest. It does have a lot, like these grab bars or whatever they are. Like, I don't know what any of this stuff is really, but this stuff is all separate. It's not just stamped into the plastic like it is. It's all individual pieces. It does look pretty good. But yeah, Exact Rail is like unstoppable. And then of course, they even stamped, I don't know if you can see it, I might have to darken this a bit, but they even stamped the OVR website right into the plastic as well. Yeah. And then the trucks, it looks like they're riveted in. I don't really know much about any of that, but come on, brighten up. There we go. This is awesome camera work. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know much about the trucks or anything like that, or which couplers they are, but this is just straight out of the box, getting painted and then going straight back in the box. And then, yeah, hopefully when Sparky gets them back, he'll put them on his layout. We can see them on his layout. That would be cool. If he could send, Sparky, if you're listening, if you can send me some footage of these cars on your layout, that would be great. Because then I can see it. That's one of the things when I do HO scale stuff, I don't get to see it on a layout until it's back in the client's hands. And I always love seeing my work on a layout, because obviously that's the whole reason. Oh yeah, you're right. It might actually just be a cover over the screw. That's entirely possible. Like I say, I don't know. Alright, so that's base coat on both of these. That is base coat on both of these. I don't want to do line work until they've dried. What time 10 o'clock. Another dog break. Come here. Come here. Going to the Kitchener show in October. Well, that's cool. Maybe I'll join you there. What weekend is that, Kevin? The 22nd. I can't think that far in advance. I don't... Bruce is hoping to go. Who else is hoping to go? Anybody? Of course John is going to be there as a vendor. Would it be a train show without John being there as a vendor? That's the real question. Should I start the next one? Maybe I will. I won't get very far on it because I don't plan on going too much past I don't plan on going too much past the 2-hour mark. But I'll get a crack on this one as well. Why not? Ugh. Minute 34. Okay. That's like my average is about a minute and a half, minute and 20 seconds. I did mess up though. There was one time when I messed up and I had to fix something, but that happens sometimes. Let me do it again. My dog hears another dog, so he's going nuts. Let's do it one more time. Let me scramble it up. Then these guys that do the speed cubing or whatever it is, the fastness, they all do these funky scrambles where they follow like a drawing of what the scrambling is. Eli, why are you whining? Come here. Do you hear another dog? Is that what that is? Come here. Sit. Good boy. Kevin, you would notice. You're probably analyzing my every move. But they follow like these diagrams of what the scramble is. I ham scramble. I don't even care. I'm not trying to win any records or anything like that. I just want to be able to do it and not forget. All right. Let's try again. Kevin, you're going to time me? Okay. The other thing, too, is I do it differently than you. Which makes things interesting. But don't you do, like, the green side first or some, like, outlandish thing? I don't even know. We've never done it the same. Why am I blanking now? What the heck? Of course, the pressure's on. Oh, hang on, I can just do this. Where I am. This is annoying. There we go. I used to have a better way of doing the bottom. I think I'm trying to go too fast on this step and I messed up. Yep, I messed up. Ah! No! This is gonna be a bad time. I don't even know anymore. There we go. Did I get it? What the heck? I'm trying to go too fast. That's my problem. What a mess. Ah, there we go. Do I have it this time? Maybe. Yes. Oh, that was stupid. I have to redeem myself. Oh, man. Okay, Wigwag, you're one of the many people that always says that I just peel the stickers off. But guess what? This doesn't have stickers on purpose. I had one with stickers. And I didn't peel the stickers off, but the stickers fell off. So ever since then, I've never bought one with stickers. I've never bought one with stickers because they peel off. I had one. I don't even know where it is anymore. But I had one where all the white stickers fell off. And then, do you guys remember the coffee stickers that were on McDonald's coffee? They fit on these squares. So my white side had nothing but McDonald's stickers on it. It actually kind of looked cool. But I don't even know where that cube went, if I even still have it. Yeah, I don't know where that went. This live stream went completely off the rails. I don't know if I'm going to get to that third car. I'm just going to mess around and call it a night. But let's see if I can do this one. I don't even have like a legitimate start time or anything like that. I'm just starting. I don't even know, Kevin, if you give me time to look at the cube before you start the timer, or if you're just starting it when I pick it up. But I'm also talking my way through it, so that's probably not helping me. Okay, this time I'm gonna try not to mess it up. It doesn't help when your muscle memory fails you on the last step. Oh, hang on. There. Is that something? I don't even know. $128. Oh, come on. I mean, that's still good. That's better than the first time. But yeah. The one in my short that I did, that was 1minute and 22 seconds, I think it was. Something along those lines. I think my fastest is 1minute and 4. I want to get less than a minute. I see all these people, they're like, oh, let's do like 5 seconds. Like, that's just insanity. And I don't even care to strive to do that, but sorry. Yeah. I just want to do less than a minute. That's my goal. Kevin, what was your fastest time? Do you remember? You used to do this a lot. Also, I can't even imagine what... Because you used to do it a lot. And you did it on less than desirable cubes. Have you tried this cube? I can't remember if I've let you try it. It is buttery smooth. It's insane. Like, you can, like, I just, you don't even have to think, and you can just move it around. It's crazy, and it's like super flexible. Like, you can have it turned like this, and if I turn this side, it just pops into place. Like, anything less than a 45, and it just pops into place. And also it's magnetic, like you can see right here, there's a little magnet. And it's It's just cool. It's just cool. My life went completely off the deep end. But you know what? It's my life. We got 10 people here. You guys are the real people. 10 people. That's all right. You know? Oh, I shouldn't have started, but I did. Oh well. Kevin, you gotta try this cube. It's nuts. I want this over here. That's what I want. Ah. Oh my goodness. I messed up. Yeah. See that? You know what I'm talking about. Oh. This goes over here. No, I want to save it somehow. There we go. Let's do this. Now we're back on track. Somehow, but this time sucks again. Oh well. You didn't time this one. That's okay. This will just be this one, just for fun. There we go. That was a dumb thing. But, see, this is where I do it differently. When I do mine, I do it upside down. And I do the first 2 layers in pairs. It's actually kind of cool. I learned how to do it a while ago. And it changed everything. Like, you do the cross. Again, sorry everyone, this has nothing to do with trains. Here, let me just put this here, so that at least there's even the slightest bit of trains going on. But you do the cross, but then you do everything else in pairs. So, like, for example, the red and green, I would match that up like this, so that, see it right here? It just goes bloop right into place together, instead of doing just the corners and then doing the edges. So it saves a step, and the algorithm is not even that hard. Like, see, I have these ones here that I just bring in together and then put them there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let me do another one for real, and then I'm gonna call it. Sorry everyone. As we say in Canada, sorry. But again, how many people are even here? 8 people. We're dropping viewership. Bye. Oh man, I'm tired. This is the thing. If I did graffiti right now, it would probably suck, because I'm so tired. On Tuesday night, I had to work days and then nights and then days again on Wednesday. So I'm a little loopy. I haven't fully recovered from that. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I don't want to start yet. I want to look at it first. If this is going to be real, I'm allowed to look at it, right? Okay. Are we ready now? We ready? Okay. Let's go. Ooh, that paired up nice. Sweet. Oh, sweet. This is gonna be easy. This is actually pretty cool, eh? Where's tracks? I meant to say keep it on the tracks. I'm not keeping it on the tracks. I got called for... I don't know what that is. Oh, these are towns. All right, Randall. I'm gonna believe you. Kevin, how do you do the blue side first? That would just trip me right up. I'm curious what my time is. 1:03. Ah! Okay, last one. But this time, just for fun. Like, this is probably not going to be anywhere close to my time. But this time I'm going to do the blue side first. Just for fun. If a speed cuber ever stumbles across this, they're going to just laugh at me. Because blue top, so blue is your cross. Yeah. A speed cuber, if they ever watched me, they'd probably cringe. But that's okay, I'm having fun. Alright, blue. Blue. Whose idea was it to do blue? Okay, ready? Let's see. So that means white is a side. What? Oh, but that's... Okay. Blue. We're doing blue. Shoot. So now it's... Oh, this is gonna screw me right up. Blue and orange. Gah! So orange and yellow is a pair. Blue and... What? Orange, yellow, blue. So that's my piece. And then... Shoot, this is gonna take days. What do I do? Okay. So blue is white. Okay, blue is white. That, whoops. That goes like that. Where are you? Okay. Blue is white. So that goes there like that. And then that goes like that. Right? Okay, I got it. This is fun. but also very hard. Okay. Okay, now blue. Where's my other piece? There it is. Okay. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And then white and orange. White and orange. This is a challenge. I like this. Okay. Okay. Green is the top. Okay. I just have to tell myself these things. Okay, red and red, blue, yellow. So that must be this one. Oh, that's paired. Okay. And then now it's all just muscle memory. Right? Pretty sure. Oh, that worked out. This is fun. Okay, now I need anything. Will do. Do we have anything matched up? No, not yet. Oh, that's one there, right? Yeah, that's one there. And then now we're done, but it's green that's on the bottom. Okay. That was hard. That was difficult. But anyway. Yeah. That was fun. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know my time. But 1:03. That's a new record. And I like that. Let's get back on track now. I mean, I'm going to call it because it's past my bedtime. Not actually, but you know how it goes. It's late. 2:57. Oh man. So anyway, these are what I did. These are what I did so far. And as I said, I am gonna finish them and get them ready to go for the 16th. So you probably won't see me finish them live, but I'll make sure that I film it or take pictures when they're done or all of that fun stuff. So just be sure to watch the community tab. I might make a short or two out of it. We'll see how it all goes. And I'm not Chris. But that's fine. Yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Man, viewership really drops like a fly when you start doing a Rubik's Cube instead of trains on a train channel. But yeah, don't worry. You guys will see the final product, but because I need to get them done for the 16th, I won't be doing them on my next live. Yeah, if you made it this far, super cool. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, next week is going to be Chris. Go Via or Go Home. He will be live on Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I should have said all this earlier when I had more than 7 people watching, but that's alright. It is what it is. Yeah. And until next time, remember, they make it like that.